Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rockwall Heath High School gym, where we have a matchup between the North Forney Falcons and your Rockwall Heath Hawks. It is a district matchup, and the Falcons' record so far this year, this is volleyball, 20-9, and your Heath Hawks 10-9. The Falcons have played 10 more games so far this year than the Heath Hawks. So far, the Hawks are 1-0 in district play, and the Falcons are 1-1. A lot of merit riding on this matchup here, and I'll go ahead and get started with your lineups. For the Heath Hawks, number 1, Abby Lemp, the 6'1 junior playing middle blocker. Number 2, Landry Tart, the senior outside hitter committed to Virginia Wesleyan. Number 3, Kate Arbuckle, the senior defensive specialist and also libero. Number 4, Emerson Bivens, the 5'3 senior defensive specialist. Number 5, Zoe Evans, the defensive specialist libero, who's a 5'8 senior. Number 6, Kennedy Green, a 5'10 senior who's a middle blocker and also opposite hitter. Number 7, Gabby McHenry, the junior outside hitter, committed to Florida International. Number 8, Callie Phillips, the freshman setter. Number 9, Sophia Dement. We had some technical difficulties here. Continuing with the lineups. Number 9, Sophia Dement, the 5'10 junior outside hitter as well. Number 10, Chloe Navarro, the 5'8 sophomore who is also an outside hitter. Number 11, Faith Fierro, the senior outside hitter and defensive specialist. Number 12, Kendall Booker, the 5'6 senior who is also a middle blocker. Number 13, Joelle Kelly, the 6'1 junior, an outside hitter. She is committed to Tulsa. Number 14, Kenley Martin, the 5'7 senior, who is a setter and also outside hitter. Number 16, Adeline Arrington, the opposite hitter and outside hitter as well, 6'1 junior. Number 17, Sophie Lemp, the 5'8 junior, who is a setter. And number 20, Brooke Woodard, the freshman middle blocker. In addition to her, we have the 5'10 sophomore Bailey Boney, who is an outside hitter, and senior Carly Skipper, who is also an outside hitter. Moving on to the North Forney Falcons. Number 1, Sophie Dilodovico. Excuse me if I butchered that name. That is the best I can do. The 5'4 senior, who's a libero. Number 2, Kennedy Sanders, the 5'11 junior outside hitter. Number 3, Kinsey McGinnis, the 5'8 senior, who is an outside hitter and also opposite hitter. Number 4, Braylon Patton, the 6'3 junior, who is an outside hitter, opposite hitter, and can also be a middle blocker, who is committed to Texas A&M. Number 5, Ariana Lassane, she's a 5'10 senior who is an opposite hitter. Number 6, Bree Norris, the freshman outside hitter. Number 7, Jace Burns Johnson, the junior who is a libero and a defensive specialist. Number 8, Zion Clow. Excuse me if I get that wrong again, I am only a man. The freshman defensive specialist and libero. Number 9, Macy Wiseman, the 5'6 senior who is a setter. Number 10, Corinna Barron, the 5'2 junior defensive specialist. Number 11, Cara Christopher, the 5'8 senior, who is a setter and opposite hitter. Number 12, Shira Oyadokan. Excuse me if I got that one wrong once again. The 5'8 senior, who is a middle blocker and defensive specialist. And number 14, Auburn Shepard, the 6' junior middle blocker. And number 15, Cam Burkett, the 5'7 freshman middle blocker. And when we come back, we will have the beginning of this game. And before this, the JV teams played, and excuse the lateness, they started a little bit later than we anticipated, but it was an exciting matchup, with the game going to your Rockwall Heath Hawks. The first set was taken by North Forney. They won 26-24, an exciting first set. Same thing with the second set, another close one. The Heath took that one 25-20. And in the third set, Heath pulled away and won 25-10. So maybe the Heath Hawks can carry that momentum into this varsity game and maybe win this one as well. When we come back, the beginning of this game.
In you and our community is what sets Alliance Bank apart. We are community banking. That's why you can find us at nearly every event volunteering, sponsoring, and donating. Alliance Bank has been serving Rockwall County for over 16 years, and with your help, we have grown into the go-to bank for our community. Time to start a new business, time to expand your business, ready for a new home or a like new home, we will be there because that's who we are. Alliance Bank, your community bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And welcome back. Right before we begin this game, we'd like to thank some of our sponsors. Alliance Bank, as a proud supporter of Rockwall ISD Athletics, Alliance Bank is cheering on our Hawks and Yellow Jackets on the field and in life. Whether you need personal or business banking, stop by and experience hometown service with Big Bank Solutions or visit us online at alliancebank.com. Alliance Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. We also thank Rockwall Sports Center. Rockwall Sports Center has proudly served the community for over 20 years. We are a sporting goods, screen printing, and custom apparel company based in Rockwall, Texas. Our retail storefront offers an extensive selection of school spirit wear, team uniforms, and athletic gear. Thank you to Rockwall Sports Center. And we are set to begin this game.
Number 10, junior, Karina Brown. Number 12, senior, Sharana William-Wilkin. Number 14, junior, Auburn Shepard. And number 15, junior, Kamari Burkett. Falcons are coached by Latia Collins, Christopher Delgado, Victoria Torres, and head coach Jose Marrero Vega. Now, the roster for your Hawks. Number 1, junior, Obe Rick. Number 2, senior, Lambert Hurt. Number 3, senior, Kate Arbuckle. Number 4, senior, Emerson Gibbons. Number 5, senior, Zoe Evans. Number 6, senior, Kimberly Green. Number 7, junior, Abby McHenry. Number 8, freshman, Kelly Phillips. Number 9, junior, Sophia Lynch. Number 10, sophomore, Brittany Navarro. Number 11, senior, Faith Guerrero. Number 12, senior, Peter Wicker. Number 13, junior, Joel Kelly. Number 14, senior, Kelly Martin. Number 16, junior, Adeline Everton. Number 17, junior, Sophie London. Freshman, Kate Taylor. Hawks are coached by Color Fuller, Chris Gonzalez, Coach Schmitz, number head coach, Maggie Younger.
And before we begin this game, we also need to mention some of the most important people on the sidelines as well. The head coach for your Rockwall Heath Hawks in her 21st season, Maggie Younger. With 559 career wins, the 2014-2015 5A, 6A Coach of the Year hope to make it 560 tonight. And on the other side of the court, the North Forney Falcons head coach, Jose Mario Vega, in his 3rd season as head coach. And with the starting lineups on the court, number 1, Abby Limp. Number 8, Callie Phillips. Number 7, Gabby McHenry. Number 6, Kennedy Green. Number 10, Chloe Navarro. And number 13, Joelle Kelly. And on the other side of the court, the starting lineup, number 4, Braylon Patton. Number 14, Auburn Shepard. Number 11, Cara Christopher. Number 12, Shira Oyedokon. Number 8, Zion Klo. And number 1, Sophie Villadovico. I will most certainly mess up that name, so I will give her the nickname of D-Lo. It may sound like the NBA player D'Angelo Russell, but you know now that I am referring to number 1, Sophie Villadovico. Also on the court for the Heath Hawks, number 2, Landry Tart. And set to begin this game serving number 8, the freshman, Callie Phillips. And to start the game, we have an ace from the freshman. It was just right down the middle there. Nobody was in the middle to get that serve. Phillips once again. Back set. Received. Set up the middle for Kelly. Falls short. Set. That was for number 6, Bree Norris. Received. Landry Tart just puts it over the top. Set up for Norris once again, out of bounds. Phillips once again set to serve. Floats in the middle there, a set there for Norris. Not able to get too much power on it, but then a set for Kelly. And she's just able to put it in bounds. Right in front of that back line there. It was a good shot. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Heath Hawks. Coach Younger seemed to be telling Kelly about what she could be doing. It was a good shot, though. Phillips serving once again. Received in a quick set. And it was a good shot there from number 14, Auburn Shepard. For the first time in this game, the Falcons are now set to serve. And doing that will be number 7, Jace Burns-Johnson. Received over the middle, quick set for Limp, able to just get over the top. Received, but now the Hawks have it back, and a quick set there for number 10, Navarro. Able to put it on the line. A great set and a great shot there for Navarro. It didn't look like from my angle that it was going to stay in bounds, but it just touched the line. Set to serve this ball is Joelle Kelly. And unfortunately for the Falcons, they were just unable to get that play going. Kelly once again set to serve. Received by the Falcons. Set up for the back line there. That's Sanders. And a great reception. That was number 7, Gabby McHenry. Dove after that ball, was able to get that dig, and it went over the net. Your score is now 6-1 in favor of the Heath Hawks. Kelly once again set to serve. Received by Forney, and a quick set there. A great 1-2 play there. 1-2-3 play there for the Falcons. With the kill was number 14, Shepard. Set to serve for the Falcons. Number 1, Sophie Delo. Received by the Hawks. And Navarro has to put it over the top. And a great play there. It's now 7-1 in favor of your Rockwall Heath Hawks. Set to serve this one. Number 1, Abby Limp. The 6'1 junior, committed to Utah. Received by the Falcons. A quick set there. It looked like it was going to get blocked, but it was not. That was number 12, Oyadokin. Set to serve is number 6, Bree Norris, the freshman. Received by the Hawks. Stephen Phillips goes to Navarro. And a great 1-2-3 play there for your Heath Hawks. It is now 8-3 in favor of the Hawks. And speaking of Navarro, she's serving this one. And an ace there for Navarro. Back line of the Falcons, unable to control that one. Twice in a row that Navarro was able to target that back left corner. Three times in a row, did not work out. And the Falcons were able to just put it over the net. Quick set there for Green. Received well. And a great play there by the Falcons. Making that play was number 2, Sanders. Able to just dump it over to the opposite side of the court. Seems to be a little bit of confusion. And now we got some substitutions in. Set to serve this one for the Falcons. That is number 8, Clow. Clow unable to get that one over the net. So it's a point for the Heath Hawks. And now number 7, Gabby McHenry, is set to serve this one. The Florida International commit was a first-team All-District selection last season. A great serve. It was a great serve there from McHenry. The Falcons attempted to receive it, but then it was just set up for number 13, Joelle Kelly. It is now 11-14, and a timeout called. When we come back, the Heath Hawks are up 11-4 against the North Forney Falcons in this district matchup. And welcome back. Thank you for joining us at the Rockwell Heath High School gym. I did not say this earlier, but my name is Trevor Webb. I'm your lone broadcaster for today. I'm not complaining that I have no friends here with me, but I won't complain about the pay. Number 7, Gabby McHenry, set to serve this for the Heath Hawks. Reception once again results in the Falcons putting it over the net, which results in another easy point for Kelly. Some great serving so far from the Hawks, allowing them to just take control of this game. Once again, McHenry serving the ball. And that one floating just a little bit too far. Set to serve for the Falcons is number 3, Kinsey McInnes. A little bit of a miscommunication on the back line there for the Hawks results in a fumbled ball. McInnes once again. Great reception from Tart. Results in a Kelly spike, and it looked like it was about to be blocked, but it had just enough power to stay on line. And speaking of Landry Tart, she's fixing to serve this one for the Heath Hawks. Received by the Falcons, set up. That is Patton. Received very well, and there was Limp. Aiming at that back left corner once again. Seems to be working for the Heath Hawks. Tart serving again. Received by the Falcons. A little bit fumbled. And a great defensive play there for the Heath Hawks. And Abby Limp was able to target the line there. Great serving and great defense so far have been the formula for the Heath Hawks. It's now 15-6 in favor of the Hawks. Tart once again. Received well by the Falcons. Set up and blocked by Limp. Another set for the back line. And a great shot there. But great defense. That was number 7. McHenry was able to get that one back in play. And a great reception from McHenry now. And Kelly just has to dump it right over the top. Set up once again for Patton. And that one just goes over the back line. Great defense there from the Heath Hawks. And that point, you can argue, was because of Gabby McHenry, number 7. She was able to track that ball going out of bounds and hit it right back into the play. Tart with the serve, received well. Set up for Patton. Great reception from Tart. Set up for the back line of Limp. And now Patton, once again, with a kill. Another great reception there from Tart. And McHenry just puts it right over the top. And looks like it was just out of bounds. Did not touch the line for McHenry. Set to serve now for the Falcons. That is number 11, Cara Christopher, the 5'8 senior. 2024 honorable mention All-District. Put over the top by Kelly, and a great play there from the Heath Hawks. Kelly was able to just nudge that one over the top and avoid the out-of-bounds straw up there. It's now 17-7 to match their highest lead of the game, 10 points. To serve is number 8, Callie Phillips, the freshman once again. Serve received well and set up for Patton, and that one just went by all of the Heath Hawks defenders. Number 4, Braylon Patton, as I mentioned earlier, committed to Texas A&M, has over 300 kills thus far this season. A few days ago against Rockwall, she had 5 kills, and 22 kills is her season high. A very prolific player. And now, Joelle Kelly gets it over the top, and that one's set up and partially blocked, but it was got over the top by the freshman Bree Norris. Serving for the Falcons is number 7, Burns Johnson. Received and set up. That's number 10, Navarro, received well by the Falcons. And a quick set there for number 14. That is Auburn Shepherd, and the Hawks were just unable to dig that one out of the ground. Serving again is Burns Johnson for the Falcons. Received by Tart. Quick set there for Limp, and a perfect 1-2-3. Exactly how you draw it up, exactly how you want to practice that. Great play there from the Heath Hawks. Serving now is number 13, Joelle Kelly. I'm not exactly sure what the call was, but they're giving the point to the Heath Hawks. Kelly serving once again. Received by the Falcons, set up now across the court, but blocked by Abby Limp. The Falcons attempted to set that one up for number 12, Shira Oyedokun. And Abby Limp was right there in the middle for that block. It is now 20-10 in favor of the Hawks. Kelly serving. The Falcons set that one up for I can't get that name right, excuse me. Oyedokun. And it was a great play. She got that one over the back line of the Heath Hawks and was able to touch the line. It's now 20-11. Serving for the Falcons, number 1, Sophie Delo. Set up for Navarro. A good kill, but received well. Set up now. The Falcons were able to get it over. I'm not sure what the call was. I believe they ruled a line penalty in favor of the Heath Hawks. Serving is number 1, Abby Limp. Received and set up. And just had to be dug out from the ground by the Heath Hawks front line. But now, a set all the way back to the back line. Phillips sets it up for number 7, McHenry. And now the Falcons set it up for Oyedokun. Digged out. And McHenry made a great play on the ball there. A great rally turned into another point for the Heath Hawks. Number 1, Limp, serving. That reception had to be dug out from the back line, and they just had to throw that one over. Set up for Navarro, and it looked like it was about to be blocked again, but that one had just enough swing, just enough power to power through those blocks. Great swing from Navarro. Limp serving for the Heath Hawks. Set up and hit across. That is number 6, Bree Norris. Green was able to dump that one over the top, but then Norris gets it back over. A quick set from Phillips, and then Green was able to just finger roll it to the other side, partially blocked, and gone out of bounds. Game point for the Heath Hawks. Limp serving once again. Received by the Falcons, set up cross court for Norris. Partially blocked, and Kelly was not able to dig that one out of the ground. Serving now for the Falcons. That is number 6, Bree Norris. Set up from Phillips to Green, and that was a great, great play. It was going out of bounds, but unfortunately for the North Forney Falcons, it did touch one of their players. Therefore, the first set ends with a Heath Hawks victory, 25-12. Some great serving, some great defense, all-around play from the Heath Hawks resulted in a very convincing set number 1. And when we come back, we will preview set number 2, and then we will begin set number 2.
I'm Erin Neal, the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance. I am passionate about serving the local community and the surrounding areas. My goal is to take the hassle out of buying insurance. I want to educate you on what you're buying and help you make an informed decision. Whether it's personal or commercial insurance, my team and I will be here every step of the way to make sure you are getting the satisfaction you need and the coverage you deserve. My promise to you is that we will never hard sell you insurance, use slick sales techniques, or pressure you into making a decision that you're not comfortable with. Call us today at 972-285-0381 to find the best coverage to fit your need. My commitment is to give you unparalleled service, and remember, Hamby helps.
And welcome back to the Rockwall Heath High School gym. My name is Trevor Webb, your lone broadcaster today on the Sports Marketing RISD YouTube page. If you're just tuning in, the Heath Hawks are facing the North Forney Falcons in a district matchup for volleyball. The first set was taken by the Heath Hawks, 25-12. And before we continue with the action, we'd like to thank a couple more of our sponsors. The Riddle Brothers. The Riddle Brothers Roofing is an award-winning roofing company that services the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. We are experienced roofers with both commercial and residential roofs and have tons of experience with claims and can assist your insurance company. We provide only the best quality roofing material in the industry to ensure you to get a quality roof that will last for many years to come. Thank you, Riddle Brothers. Also, thank you to Jacob Rhodes Smith Allen Insurance. Has your home rate doubled in the last few years? Talk to Jacob Rhodes, your trusted broker at Smith Allen Insurance. Born and raised in Rockwall, Jacob is the class of 2023 graduate at Rockwall High School and is committed to finding the best rates along with top-notch service. Whether it's home or auto insurance, Jacob takes the time to understand your needs and tailor coverage to fit your life. Contact him today at 214-460-3638 or jacob@smithallen.com. Smith Allen Insurance, your local reliable partner to help protect what matters most to you. Thank you to Jacob Rhodes Smith Allen Insurance. And with about 15 seconds before the second set begins, I'd like to point out some highlights. So number 7, Gabby McHenry for the Heath Hawks, have had some amazing plays here. There was a point where it looked like a ball was going out of bounds toward the back line, And she went back to go get that ball herself and put the ball back into play. And then, once they got the ball over the net, the Falcons killed it to the other side, and McHenry digged it, and that afforded the Heath Hawks an additional point. However, this game has been a team effort so far for the Heath Hawks. All around great play, some great serving, some great defense, and great front line play. A couple blocks as well up front. To begin the set, serving for the North Forney Falcons, number 11, Cara Christopher, the 5'8 senior. Received and set from Phillips to Kelly. And a great play there from the Heath Hawks. A great back set from Phillips resulted in just a nice play. Once again, as you coach, a 1-2-3. Speaking of Kelly, she's going to be serving this set. Unable to get that one over the net. Serving now for the Falcons, number 6, Bree Norris. Received and set from Phillips to number 7, McHenry. And just another great offensive possession there. Killing to the opposite side has seemed to work very well for the Heath Hawks so far. Serving for the Hawks now, number 1, Abby Limp. Received and set for number 4, Patton. And it looks like Patton was able to just connect on the very corner of the court. Excellent spot there from Patton. Ties the game at 2 apiece. Serving is number 1, Sophie Delo, the 5'4 senior. Phillips sets it there to Green. And so far, every point from the Heath Hawks has been a 1-2-3. A reception, a set from Phillips, and a kill from one side of the court or the other. Serving is number 10, Navarro. Set now for Patton and blocked up front by Green. Serving for the Heath Hawks, number 10, Navarro. Unable to get that one over the net. 4-3 in favor of the Heath Hawks. Serving for the Falcons, number 9, Macy Wiseman. 5'6 senior, who's a setter for the Falcons. Set there to McHenry. Digged well. Patton with a shot received by Kelly. And now, number 20, Woodard, Brooke Woodard in the game, unable to get that one to go over the top. Excuse me, but it was blocked by the Falcons and it went out of bounds, so it was a point for the Heath Hawks. Serving is number 7, McHenry. Set up, unable to get that one to a good set, so a backline set there for McHenry. Received well, Patton was able to get that one to just go over the top and then just dumps it. Patton comes out of the game for number 7, Jace Burns-Johnson, who is now serving for the Falcons. Set from Martin to Kelly. Just has to dump it over the top. Now a set to Bree Norris. Digged once again. Martin to the middle. Received well. And some quick action. Unfortunately, unable to receive that one. Tied at 5 once again. Hawks unable to pull away after several good possessions to start this set. Burns-Johnson serving. Foul called on the Heath Hawks. And the Falcons have their first lead of this entire game. Number 7, Burns-Johnson serving. Martin set for Green. Unable to just get it to the height that maybe Green was expecting. Here comes Burns-Johnson. Set from Martin to Kelly. Blocked. Blocked by number 5, that is Ariana Lissane, the 5'10 senior. Some good defense here in the second set from the Falcons. Burns-Johnson serving. A little floater over the top. Martin set for Woodard. And the Falcons are unable to corral that one. A good spot from Woodard. Abby Limp substituted back into the game, as well as Landry Tart. And Tart is serving for the Heath Hawks. And a great serve there results in a wiry play from the Falcons. And Limp is just able to dump that one to the opposite side, causing them some confusion. Tart serving. Set there for Norris and was blocked by number 20, Woodard. So far this set, it seems that defense has been the deciding factor. Let's see if that trend continues. Tart serving for the Heath Hawks. Set to Norris, partially blocked. And now set from Martin to Woodard. Falcons received in a set for number 12 of the Falcons. Kelly puts it over the top, received. Blocked from Kelly. And that's another point for the Hawks. Tart serving once again for the Hawks. A great play there, a great possession there from number 13, Joelle Kelly. Was able to get that block before it went over the top of the net. He gave the Hawks another point. Wiseman set for Oyetekun. Put over the top by Limp. And it seems Limp, her foot may have went over the line. Now serving for the Falcons, number 3, that is Kinsey McInnes, the 5'8 senior. Martin setting up for Kelly, just has to dump it over the top. Wiseman serving and blocked, and a great play once again from Woodard. Woodard now with a couple of blocks that resulted in a couple of points for the Heath Hawks. Woodard and Martin being subbed out for number 8, Callie Phillips, and number 10, Chloe Navarro. Phillips serving for the Hawks. Wiseman sets number 14, Shepard. And a soft tap is able to find a soft spot in the defense for another point for the Falcons. A couple of substitutions now for the Falcons. And serving for them, number 11, that is Christopher. Christopher, the 5'8 senior, 2024 honorable mention all-district as well. Phillips set, quick for Lemp, goes over the net. Thought it was blocked at first, but had enough on it to go straight downward on the side of the Falcons. Number 3, Kate Arbuckle, serving for the Heath Hawks. Christopher attempted to corral that reception, unable to put it up in the air. Arbuckle serving for the Hawks. Christopher sets, and a great play there. Perfect kill from number 14, Auburn Shepard. Shepard, the 6-foot junior, had over 95 blocks, little under 100 last year, and was second team all-district. Norris with the serve. Phillips set up for Navarro, corralled well by the Falcons. And now Patton with the kill, attempted kill. Navarro with an attempt of her own. And the Falcons just had to dump that one over the side. Phillips back for Abby Lemp. Dig well. Patton puts it just over the back line. That's another point for the Heath Hawks. Landry Tarr comes out of the game. I didn't see who she was substituted for, but serving for the Heath Hawks, number 1, Abby Lemp. Set from Christopher. Quick one. Great set there from Christopher. Just a little tap up for Auburn Shepard. Great play there from the North Forney Falcons. And now serving is number 1, Sophie Delo. Set from Phillips to Navarro, just taps it over the top. Smart play from Navarro. Instead of trying to kill the ball, she just finger rolls it right over the top. Touched the Falcons defenders and gave the Heath Hawks a point. And Navarro being rewarded with serving on this possession. An ace there from Navarro. Falcons defense unable to corral that one. Navarro, 5'8 sophomore, serving again. Christopher sets up. That's for Patton. Strong kill results in a kill of McHenry's own. Timeout for the Falcons. What a great defensive play there. I believe that was Navarro who was able to dig out number 4, Braylon Patton's strong shot to the far right side. Able to get that up in the air for Phillips to set it up. And now the Heath Hawks are leading 16-12. And during this break, I'll go ahead and do everyone's favorite segment, which is thanking another sponsor of ours, Texas Health Rockwall. Texas Health Hospital Rockwall is proud to serve the growing areas of Rockwall County, Kaufman County, Hunt County, Eastern Dallas County, Southern Collin County, and outlying areas. In 2024, to meet the growing needs of our community, Texas Health Rockwall completed an expansion that doubled the size of our hospital, adding more patient beds, a level 1 NICU, cardiac cath lab, and expanded other departments, including labor and delivery, or the emergency room. Thank you to Texas Health Rockwall. And an ace there from number 10, that was Chloe Navarro. That's 2 aces in a row now for Navarro. And here Navarro comes once again. Unfortunately for Navarro, that one just goes over the back line. And now some substitutions for North Forney. And for the Heath Hawks, seems there was a little bit of a delay. Coming in the game, number 20, Brooke Woodard, and number 14, Kenley Martin. And now serving for the Falcons, number 9, Macy Wiseman. Serve just a little short. And another substitution for the Hawks. Number 13, Joelle Kelly. Joelle Kelly comes into the game, the 6'1 junior. And now serving for the Hawks is number 7, McHenry, the first team All-District selection last season. Set up, and the Falcons just have to hit that one over their head to the other side. Martin to Kelly, blocked. With the block, that was number 12, Shira Oyedokun. Had over 90 blocks last season, and happy late birthday. Turned 18 about 4 days ago. Oyedokun, also a 2024 second team All-District selection. Martin to Woodard, blocked. 2 blocks in a row for the Falcons front line. That time, number 5, Ariana Lassane, the 5'10 senior. It seems that block went out of bounds, so they gave that point to the Hawks. Tart with the serve, went over the back line. It is now 19-15 in favor of the Heath Hawks. And following some substitutions, serving for the Hawks, number 3 is number 3 McInnes. Two serves in a row by either team, going over the back line. Or excuse me, not in a row, but in a short span of time. And now serving for the Hawks, number 8, Phillips. Number 9, Wiseman just has to give it up, and it was blocked by Limp. And now Phillips sets it up for Kelly on the other side of the court. Good dig there. And now Wiseman sets it up for Norris. And Tar just has to put it over the net. And Norris once again, a great shot there from Norris. Hawks unable to corral. And now following some substitutions, serving number 11, Cara Christopher, a 2024 honorable mention All-District. Set from Phillips, a little bit bobbled, but Limp puts it over the top. And now the attempted kill from Auburn Shepherd goes out of bounds. Number 13, Kelly, comes out of the game for the one serving for the Hawks, number 3, Kate Arbuckle, the senior defensive specialist. Set from Christopher, goes to the other side of the court. That was number 2, Sanders, and Navarro has to put it over the top. And a good play there from Navarro. It seems that number 1, D'Lo, was thinking as she hit the ball. Maybe she should have, maybe she should. It was a quick play there. And now serving was number 3, Arbuckle. Set from Christopher. And a great play there from Shepherd with the kill. Substitutions for the Falcons. Number 7, Burns Johnson, comes out for number 4, Patton. And serving for the Falcons is number 6, Norris. Set from Phillips to number 7, McHenry, blocked. And now a errant set for the Falcons, results and a point for the Hawks. And a timeout called. by the North Forney Falcons. Their final timeout of the set. And we're going to keep it here and give out some more thank yous. Thank you to HBTX, locally owned community banking at its best, recognized as one of the strongest financial institutions in the country, rated 5 stars by Bauer Financial. Visit our Rockwall location at 105 East Ralph Hall Parkway for more information. Thank you to HBTX. Another thank you to the Toll Brothers. Everything that sets Toll Brothers apart, the places we choose to build our impressive architecture, personalization options to suit your style, and the seasoned experts on your team, sets you on the path to a new home you will love. Discover the Toll Brothers advantage. Thank you to Toll Brothers. Another great set for the Heath Hawks. However, it is closer. If you are just tuning in, the Heath Hawks took the first set 25-12. This set now 23-17. Still in favor of the Hawks, but much closer. Defense has been a key factor for both teams. Serving for the Hawks is number 1, Abby Limp. Set from Christopher, short one, blocked by Abby Limp. And now a set for Patton, partially. Great reception there. And now McHenry was blocked. Another set. Navarro. Great placement there from Navarro to the back line. And now it is game point for the Hawks. Lemp serving. The Utah commit, 6'1" junior. She was a 16U All-American first team for the Mad Frogs in Plano. Shout out to the Mad Frogs. And a great serve there from Lemp results in a reception that went high up into the air, and the front line was able to just put that one right back into the ground. And now the second set, won by the Heath Hawks, 25-17. And going into the third set, defense. Great digs there from the back line against a very difficult opponent. Number 4, Braylon Patton, the 6'3" junior, the Texas A&M commit, has on the season over 300 kills. Last year was a 2024 second-team All-District selection. Has 22 kills as her season highs so far. So amazing defense from the front line. Number 1, Abby Lemp. Number 6, Kennedy Green. Number 13, Joelle Kelly. And number 20, Brooke Woodard, has also had some great plays. Woodard, a freshman, middle blocker. And another shout out to another freshman, number 8, Callie Phillips. Had a couple of aces today and has some great sets to both sides. Some back sets, some front sets. Maybe she can do an in-between-the-leg set just to show off. They are up 2-0 so far. We will be right back from the Rockwall Heath High School gym after a message from one of our sponsors.
For those with an independent spirit, there's a bank as independent as you. For buying a home, for building a business, for getting snacks at the game. We've been serving North Texas since 1875. Because we're more than a bank. We're your bank for life. American National Bank of Texas.
We are CallMet. We make steel landscaping products that are perfectly flexible, perfectly durable, so you can make your yard perfectly you. CallMet, defined by steel.
And welcome back to the Rockwall Heath High School gym. My name is Trevor Webb, your lone broadcaster today. And a matchup between the Rockwall Heath Hawks and the North Forney Falcons. Thus far in this matchup, the Rockwall Heath Hawks are up 2-0. The first set won by the Heath Hawks 25-12. Second set taken by the Hawks 25-17. The keys to this game thus far have been their defense and their back line. Of course, some great plays up front as well. Special shout out to the freshman number 20, Brooke Woodard, had a couple of blocks in this game thus far. And the back line plays from number 7, Gabby McHenry, and other players like number 10, Chloe Navarro. Some great digs. The North Forney Falcons are not somebody to sneeze at. They have a few players. Well, their entire team is good. There are a few players, though. For example, number 4, Braylon Patton, committed to Texas A&M. Very special player she is. Over 300 kills so far this season. Last season was a 2024 second-team All-District player. Is able to put a lot of power on these shots and able to locate them very well. But this Heath Hawks defense has been able to dig them out of the ground before they can touch the ground. North Forney Falcons also have a couple other players. Cara Christopher was a honorable mention, All-District last season. Same thing for number 1, Sophie Villadovico, and number 2, Kennedy Sanders. And number 14, Auburn Shepherd, and number 12, Shira Oyedukun, were both also 2024 second-team All-District selections. Very good team that North Forney Falcons are. So far today, the Hawks have just proved to be a better team. Number 8, Phillips with the serve, and Falcons just had to put that one over the top. Stephen Phillips dumped over by Limp. And that one unable to be corralled by the Falcons. Number 8, Phillips to serve. Set from Christopher. Quick one. Blocked in the middle. Number 1, Abby Limp. Falcons had a good play running. That was a nice set there to number 14, Auburn Shepherd. Just better defense that time. Number 8, Phillips to serve. Set from Christopher. Blocked by Kelly. Did it stay in bounds? It did not. Set to serve now for the Falcons is number 6, Bree Norris, the freshman. Set from Phillips for Limp. Had to underhand that one over the top now from Christopher to number 4, Perkins. And just a perfect kill there from, Patton, not Perkins, Patton. Patton able to get that one all the way to the opposite side, doing as she's done best all throughout the season so far. Number 6, Norris serving. And that one just gone a little bit too far. And a reception there from the back line. I believe that was number 2, Landry Tart. That one went high in the air, just sailed right over the net. And the Falcons seemed to think that one was going out of bounds, but it did not. Number 13, Kelly to serve. A reception there from Patton attempted, but it seems there is an over-the-top penalty on the Falcons. Another point for the Hawks. Kelly serving. And one of the Falcons players is making a grievance with the sideline referee. Not sure who that is. I'll tell you if I can find it. That's number 1, Sophie Delo. Not exactly sure what's going on, but Delo now talking to her coach, and Kelly taking this opportunity to talk to head coach Maggie Younger. The grievance that was filed was denied. So it will remain 4-2 for the Hawks. And that serve from Kelly just goes over the back line. Serving now for the Falcons, number 1, Sophie Delo. Set for Kelly. Excuse me, that's set from Phillips to Limp. Remains true. And now Limp is set to serve for the Heath Hawks. Receive and set from Christopher to the middle. That's Patton, partially blocked, able to touch the ground. And a substitution here. Number 1, Abby Limp comes out for number 2, Landry Tart. Serving for the Falcons is number 9. That is Wiseman. Set now from Phillips, a quick one to Green. And the timing was just a little bit off, but Green able to touch the ball just enough to get it over the top. Serving for the for the Hawks is number 10, Navarro. The 5'8" sophomore. A great serve now. And number 4, Braylon Patton kills that one, but sails out of bounds. Navarro serving. Wiseman, set, blocked in the middle. That was Phillips, the freshman, and Patton is able to get over the top, not as hard as she wanted to. And then it looks like Gabby McHenry plants that one into the top of the net and bounces back. Substitutions now. Number 14, Kenley Martin, and number 20, Brooke Woodard come into the game for the Hawks. Serving for the Falcons, that is number 7, Burns Johnson. Set from Martin to Woodard. Received well. And blocked. What happened here? Seems there is a foul called on McHenry. So another point to the Falcons. Burns Johnson serving. And a little soft. So now serving for the Hawks, number 7, McHenry. Great spot, received well. And a great block from Woodard. That's another block for Woodard. That's number 3 so far in this game. And the Hawks are fired up now from the magnificent defense throughout this entire game from Woodard. Serving is McHenry. That dig barely goes over the top. Green puts it over. And now a set from Wiseman, blocked partially by Woodard. Martin sets it up for Kelly. Goes over the back line. Substitutions now for the Falcons. Number 14, Shepard, and number 3, McInnes come into the game. And McInnes now serving for the Falcons. Cross-court serve, Martin, all the way back across the court to Kelly, received well. And now Wiseman to Norris, partially blocked, goes out of bounds after touching one of the Heath Hawks defenders. Serving for the Falcons is McInnes. Set from Martin to Green, blocked. Another set to Kelly, blocked. 2 blocks in a row for the Falcons. That one that resulted in a point. Number 5, Ariana Lassang. Tied at 9 in the third set. And after tying some shoes, we resume to the action. McInnes serving. Great recovery there for the Falcons, blocked. Another block there for number 5, Lassane. And the Falcons have the lead now. And here comes McInnes. Unfortunately for the Hawks there, that reception just a little bit too far forward for Martin. And a timeout for the Heath Hawks. First timeout they've called all game. And when we come back, some more of the third set.
I'm Zach Riddle with Riddle Brothers Roofing and Construction. We're proud to be your local roofing experts right here in Rockwall. Whether it's storm damage or roof replacement or just making sure your home is protected, we bring quality craftsmanship and a commitment to doing things the right way. We're also proud supporters of the Rockwall Heath Hawks this season because building strong roofs and building a strong community go hand in hand. From our family to yours, go Hawks!
Welcome back to the Rockwall Heath High School gym. If you're just tuning in, we have a volleyball district matchup between the Rockwall Heath Hawks and the North Forney Falcons. The Heath Hawks so far are up 2-0. We are in the third set, and as you can see from the scoreboard, the Falcons are up 11-9. Hawks make some substitutions here. Phillips back in the game, as well as number 9, Sophia Dement, the 5'10 junior. Serving for the Falcons is number 3, that was McInnes, and unable to be corralled by the Heath Hawks. I believe this is now the 5th serve in a row for McInnes. The longest stretch of the game of scoring for the Falcons. Phillips. That was for Dement. Played well. And it seems that number 5, Lassane, went over the line. And now the Hawks finally break up the streak that the Falcons had of scoring. Serving is number 2, Landry Tart. Set from Christopher. Great play there from the Falcons. That was to number 14, Auburn Shepard. Excuse me, setting that for her was number 9, Macy Wiseman, but now number 11, Cara Christopher, comes back into the game for Wiseman. Christopher with the serve. Set from Phillips. That's to Lemp, blocked by number 6, Bree Morris, the freshman. You always got to mention freshmen on these broadcasts. Very special players to be joining varsity at freshman. Serving, that was number 11, Christopher, did not go over the net. A little too soft. Number 8, Phillips, now serving. Set there for Norris. It seems the Falcons now have taken a play from the Hawks playbook and are now just attempting shots over to the opposite side of the court. Seems to be working for them. Serving is number 6, Norris. Set for Navarro. Just dumps it right over the top. And the Falcons just had to quickly recover there. Now Navarro again. Penalty was called on the Hawks. Largest lead of the game for the Falcons. Serving is Norris. Phillips, quick set for Limp. Partially blocked and recovered by the Falcons. And Shepard able to get that one to fall. Norris serving once again for the Falcons. Great dig there from Navarro. Results in a quick play from Phillips to Limp for a point. Great play there from Navarro. Able to receive that serve from Norris. Had to dive to get that one. And now number 9, Sophia DeMint, comes out for number 3, Kate Arbuckle, who is serving. Whistle was called right before the serve. And now Arbuckle will have to redo her shot. A great serve there from Arbuckle. An ace for the senior defensive specialist. Another serve for Arbuckle. Set from Christopher to Patton. Another cross-court shot from Patton. Serving for the Falcons is number 1, that's Sophie Dilo. Her full name, Dilo DeVico. It's just easier for me to say Dilo. Set for Phillips. It's number 7, McHenry, goes out of bounds. Number 1, Dilo, with the serve for the Falcons. Set from Phillips. Back set to Limp. Great play. Fantastic set from Phillips. Exactly as they drew it up. And speaking of Limp, the Utah commit is now serving. Set from Christopher to Patton. It seems there was a net call. Our first ruled for the Hawks. Then the head coach of the Falcons, Jose Vega, made an argument to the sideline official and was successful. So now serving for the Falcons is number 9, Macy Wiseman. Phillips to Navarro. Great reception. Wiseman. And a penalty called on the Falcons. A good set from Wiseman. I believe hitting that over the net was number 12, Oyedekun. Went over the line, however. Navarro with the serve. Wiseman to Patton. Blocked. Good recovery from the Falcons. They just have to put it over the top. Phillips to McHenry. Goes line on that shot. Navarro serving for the Heath Hawks, attempting to make a rally late here in the third set. The Falcons just had to dump that one over the top. Set from Phillips to Navarro. Blocked. And now back toward McHenry. Great defense here from the Falcons. Just had to dump it over the top once again. McHenry attempts to dump it over. Soft touch there from McHenry. A little bit too soft. Results in a point for the Falcons. Serving is number 7. That is Burns Johnson. Some substitutions now for the Heath Hawks, it seems. I missed it somehow, but I do see now that Brooke Woodard, number 20, is now in the game. Just played a great game so far. Has 3 blocks. Maybe that will make a difference here. As the Hawks attempt to rally late, Burns Johnson. And Kenley Martin is now in the game, and good set there from McHenry, but was partially blocked. Now set for Norris, just has to just kind of throw it over. And then Green, great spot from Green. Finds the soft spot in the defense, is able to just put it right in toward that back right area, that back right corner. And now number 7, McHenry serving. The junior is committed to Florida International. Very good player, McHenry is. And now number 9, I believe that is Wiseman, attempted to get up there, but was blocked. Martin attempted to set, but there was nobody there, so a great defensive recovery for the Hawks. And now Martin sets it to the back for McHenry, and enough power to get that through the blocks. Good effort there from the Falcons, but after McHenry got on that shot, that ball just went straight down on the Falcons side. McHenry serving. Good reception there from the Falcons. They just have to dump it over the top, however. Martin to Woodard, blocked. That was number 12, Oyedekun. Oyedekun, by the way, her older brother, Amari, played football for North Forney. Was a running back and an outside linebacker. Athletics run in the family. And now serving is number 3. That is McInnes for the Falcons. Martin to Kelly. Good dig there. And now an errant set. Good defense from the Hawks. But that one for number 5, Lassane, able to get over the net. And a timeout call for the Heath Hawks. In the meantime, once again, everybody's favorite segment, ads. And for our next ad, thank you to Griffin Heat Shield. Griffin Heat Shield is a proud supporter of Rockwell ISD Athletics. Visit our website at griffinheatshield.com for more information. Thank you to Griffin Heat Shield. And also a thank you to American National Bank. We know many of our customers and communities continue to feel economic uncertainty, but we are always here to lend a hand in good times and not so good times, and we remain your bank for life. From helping local businesses to access vital funding to making it easier for you to bank, at home, on the go, etc. We're committed to providing the financial tools and resources you need for today and for tomorrow. Thank you to American National Bank. In this third set, North Forney has been able to finally get on top of some of their kills. Good defense all around from either side, but North Forney's success, a lot of that had to do with targeting the opposite side on their kills as opposed to straight downward like usual. That was McInnes with the serve, and now Martin has to make a difficult shot. And a set there for Norris. Not a full power shot, but now from Tart to Woodard to the back line. Wiseman blocked partially by Woodard. And now Green able to put it in the soft spot right over the top of the blockers for North Forney. 4-point difference in a very close third set. Set to serve for the Heath Hawks is number 2, Landry Tart. And unfortunately for the Falcons, just unable to dig that one right out of the ground. An ace for number 2, Landry Tart, as she goes to try again. And that one goes just far enough to touch the back line. Magnificent spot for Tart. And a timeout for North Forney. Some great serving here from the Heath Hawks gives them a chance to take the lead here late in the third set. And a thank you to Rockwall Ford. Rockwall Ford is your local source for all things Ford. We will help you find and finance a perfect vehicle for you, or you can book an appointment at our state-of-the-art service center if you need care for a Ford you already own. Ask for Jeff Hicks, proud supporter of Rockwall ISD Athletics. And another thank you to Sign Mart. Sign Mart Rockwall is a proud supporter of Rockwall ISD Athletics. If you are in need of a sign or banner, reach out to Jake Sparks, Sign Mart on the square in downtown Rockwall. Thank you to Sign Mart. Some great plays here for the Heath Hawks. And the last two have been aces from number 2, Landry Tart, the libero. The senior Virginia Wesleyan commit set to serve again. Let's see if she can go for a third consecutive. And they were just able to dig that one out of the ground, and a straight shot there for number 14, Auburn Shepherd. Game point for the Falcons. Serving is number 11, Cara Christopher. As the Heath Hawks hope to dig out this win here late in the third set. Great reception there. Quick set for Abby Limp. Goes to the back line. Set from Christopher. And a great play there. A Christopher set to number 7, Jace Burns Johnson, results in a victory in this set for the North Forney Falcons. The difference there in that game, from my eyes, during the middle part of that set, the Falcons decided that they wanted to target the opposite side of the court. They had some great sets from both of their setters, that is Wiseman and Christopher. But then Patton, Norris, Burns Johnson, and Shepherd, they decided their part of the game plan was to try to target the opposite side of the court, as I mentioned before. Whereas in the first and second set, it was more try to power that down the line. And it just wasn't working for them. But now it seems that they've figured out a game plan. And the Heath Hawks may or may not corral in this fourth and potentially fifth set. Heath Hawks lead 2-1 as we come back here at Rockwall Heath High School.
I'm Taryn Oswald, Director of Client Assistance and Food Pantry here at Helping Hands. We are so excited to have Rockwall Ford, Rockwall Dodge, Rockwall ISD, and the entire community join together once again to support our neighbors in need. Last year, the Food Pantry distributed over 560,000 pounds of food. Currently, we are distributing over 15,000 pounds of food each week. This is why we strongly rely on the Shop the Rock I-30 Classic Food Drive to pack our pantry. For more information on our current needs, please visit our Rockwall Helping Hands Facebook page or our website at rockwallhelpinghands.com.
You know that Rest Haven has been a part of this community for over 50 years. Dwayne and Ann Kane founded this business in order to take care of the families in the community. I've taken on that, and I want to keep doing it for each and every one of you. I grew up here in Rockwall, and it's important to me that this community continues to operate the way it always has. That is neighbor taking care of neighbor. When I lost my dad, Rest Haven took care of my family, and it is my intention to take care of as many families as I can in the future.
And welcome back. We are here at Rockwall Heath High School in their gym playing a district volleyball game between the Rockwall Heath Hawks and the North Forney Falcons. If you're just tuning in, the Rockwall Heath Hawks are up 2-1 on the Falcons. The first 2 sets taken by the Heath Hawks won. The first set, they won 25-12. The second set, 25-17. And in the third set, the Falcons took that one 25-21. I am your lone broadcaster today, Trevor Webb, for the RISD Sports Network. Thank you for tuning in, as always. And it looks like starting on the court for the Heath Hawks, number 1, Abby Lemp, number 8, Callie Phillips, number 13, Joelle Kelly, number 10, Chloe Navarro, number 7, that is Gabby McHenry, and then number 6, that is Kennedy Green. It seems they pulled Green off the court just now. So instead, it'll be number 2, Landry Tart, excuse me. And then for the Falcons, it'll be number 11, that is Cara Christopher. Number 12, Shira Oyedekun. Number 7, Jace Burns Johnson. Number 2, Kennedy Sanders. Number 6, Bree Norris. And number 14, Auburn Shepard. Please excuse me if I got some names wrong. I'm only a man, and not a very smart one. Now serving for the Falcons is number 11, Christopher. Phillips to Limp, just dumps it right over the top in the soft spot. Good defense there from the Falcons. A set from Phillips this time. That was to number 10, Chloe Navarro. Attacking down the line that time. And speaking of Navarro, she is serving on this possession. Set from Christopher. It's number 2, and that's blocked down the middle by number 1, Abby Lemp. That set from Christopher was an attempt to Sanders, the 5'11 junior. Great defense by the Heath Hawks. Number 10, Navarro, serving. And an ace from Navarro. That time targeting the back line. It looks, from my perspective, that ball was going to go out of bounds, but it's a lot trickier when you're actually on the court. Navarro serving. Christopher to Shepard. Great defense from the Hawks. Goes over the net. And the Falcons were just not prepared to attack that floater. And here comes Navarro once again. Christopher to the opposite side to Sanders, and it goes over the line. 5-0 for the Heath Hawks. Here comes Navarro. Christopher just dumps it right over the middle. Great play from Christopher. It seems the Hawks thought the play was continuing, but the referees say there's a point for the Falcons. Now serving is number 6, Bree Norris. Phillips to McHenry. Great play. And it seems that the Hawks now are continuing how they started in the first 2 sets. And serving is number 1, Abby Limp. Let's see if they can keep this momentum riding here in the 4th set. Floater right over the top. And that one goes to Patton. And great defense there from the Hawks. And Kelly just has to tap it right over the top. And that's Shepard. Not quite her full power. Set for McHenry. Touched by the Falcons defenders, and McHenry scores another one. Limp back to serve. Christopher to Patton, and Patton is able to almost, that was an angle I've never seen before from anybody that I've seen play volleyball in person. Another attack for the opposite side from the Falcons, but that ball almost went straight down. And nobody but Patton touched that ball after it came off her hand. Serving is number 1, Sophie Delo. Phillips to Kelly. Stays in bounds. Just when you think the Falcons may have something, the Heath Hawks take that momentum right back. Number 13, Kelly, to serve for the Hawks. Christopher to Patton. Just goes over the back line. Kelly serving once again. Christopher, one hand, blocked up front by Green. Back to Christopher, back to Patton. Down the middle, good reception. Phillips to McHenry, another touch block, and another point for the Heath Hawks. Timeout, Falcons. The Heath Hawks are operating on all cylinders right now. And in the meantime, thank you to Rest Haven Funeral Home. Rest Haven Funeral Home has been a part of our community for over 50 years. We are proud of the relationship we have built with the Kane family and now the Johnson family. Rest Haven Funeral Home is a proud supporter of Rockwall ISD athletics. Thank you to Rest Haven Funeral Home. There's not any one thing you can point out for the Heath Hawks in this set to say that they've done to be winning. They've just been doing everything well. Great defense in the front, great defense in the back, kills, sets, everything has been great. Serving, Christopher to Patton. Good job from Tart. Set up now for McHenry. And another point for McHenry. That's the third time that McHenry has been partially blocked by the Falcons defenders. But the ball just goes in all different directions when she hits it, apparently. That was Kelly with the serve. Christopher. That one for the Falcons did not go over the net. That was an attempt from Christopher to Sanders. Kelly back to serve. Christopher to Patton, and a partial block there. And it went out of bounds, touched a Heath defender. Some frustration on the face of Patton. Many of her shots have been good, a lot of power on a lot of them. It's just that great defense has been shown by the Heath Hawks. Serving for the Falcons is number 9, Macy Wiseman, the 5'6" senior and setter. Navarro sets it up top. Great shot there from McHenry. And there was some argument there from the Falcons side saying that it went out of bounds first. Either that or they went over the line. It seems the head coach, Jose Vega, making his case to the sideline judge. And it was made unsuccessfully. He did do the same thing earlier and was successful in getting the senior official here to agree with him on a call, but well, it seems that they're still arguing. Number 1, Sophie Delo on the Falcons side trying to make a case to her head coach, but it did not work. And now set to serve for the Hawks is number 3, Kate Arbuckle, who herself has had a couple of aces today. Number 9, that is Macy Wiseman into the game. It was set for nobody, so Delo just had to put it over. And blocked on the back line. Great effort from Tart to keep the ball in play. And now Wiseman to number 12. And the ball goes out of bounds. Another point for the Hawks. A broken play went in favor of the Hawks that time. Serving is Arbuckle. And that shot from Patton went haywire, and now Brooke Woodard just has to tap it over the top. Patton was able to keep that one in play. And speaking of Patton, she comes out for number 7, that is Jace Burns-Johnson, who is serving on this possession for the Falcons. Set from Kenley Martin to number 10, Navarro. Great play. A 1-2-3 offensive possession for the Heath Hawks. And they get their momentum back. Again, on this set, it seems every time the Falcons score a point, either from a Patton shot or through some other means, the Heath Hawks are just able to take that momentum right back. And that was Tart serving. And Wiseman attempts to make that one, give that one, to number 6, Bree Norris, but it touches the out-of-bounds marker on the top of the net. Tart serving once again. And a great shot there from Tart. An errant reception results in another point for the Heath Hawks and a timeout called from the North Forney Falcons. And I believe this now ties for the largest lead of the game with 13 points in favor of your Rockwall Heath Hawks. And now we give more thanks to Hanby Insurance, keeping you covered in all of your life adventures for all of your life. Reach out now to Aaron Nill for more information at 972-285-0384. Thank you to Hanby Insurance. Another thank you to Colmet. Thank you to Colmet for being proud supporters of RISD, of Rockwall IRS. Excuse me, man, I'm just fumbling all over the place. I'm flabbergasted by this Heath Hawks team. Thank you to Colmet for being proud supporters of Rockwall ISD Athletics. Thank you once again to Colmet. And as we come back to the game, if you're just tuning in, the Heath Hawks lead the North Forney Falcons 17-4, and they're also leading in sets 2-1. Tart to serve. Wiseman, number 12, partially blocked and received, and now Brooke Woodard just taps it right over the top. Good reception, good dig. And number 12, with the shot, is blocked by Limp, but it went out of bounds. Therefore, the point goes to the Falcons. And if you're wondering, I say number 12 because I'm just having major trouble pronouncing this name. I hope I am pronouncing it right. Number 12, Shira Oyedokun. Serving there for the Falcons, that was number 3, McInnes. Navarro attempted to tap it over the top, was blocked. Woodard just has to tap it, and another block. That one was blocked by number 14, Auburn Shepard. Let's see how much the Falcons can rally during this fourth set They need to win this one. And McInnes with the serve. Martin to Limp. Partially blocked and went out of bounds. And now, Brooke Woodard and Kenley Martin come out of the game for Callie Phillips and Joelle Kelly. And now, number 8, Callie Phillips with the serve. Oh, and that ball just decided to take a little trampoline ride right there. Decides to bounce on the top. Walking the tightrope there. Gave a point to the Falcons. Now serving is number 11, that is Christopher. Phillips to Limp. Great play. 1, 2, 3. And now number 3, Kate Arbuckle, comes out of the game for number 10, Chloe Navarro. Or excuse me, I believe that was number 9, Sophia DeMint. Either way, number 6, Bree Norris with a nice kill over the middle. 19-8 favoring the Heath Hawks. And I was indeed wrong. It was actually Gabby McHenry subbing back in the game for number 3, Kate Arbuckle. And serving for the Falcons is the player who made the play on the previous possession, Bree Norris. Phillips to Limp. That connection seems to be working out just fine during this possession, during this set, during this game. And now number 6, Kennedy Green, subs back into the game. And Abby Limp is set to serve for the Heath Hawks. An errant possession there for the Falcons results in a ball just walking over the net. And number 12, that is Oyedekun, coming back into the game. Serving for the Falcons, number 1, Sophie Delo. Phillips to McHenry. Cross-court serve, but now it's Christopher. That was 2. I couldn't see her name, but McHenry back into the play. Some great plays there from the front line of both teams. Broken possessions for both teams. And now, back to calm, but now it's back to chaos. What is happening? Goodness, Kelly was blocked. And they gave the point to the Falcons. Great defense there from both sides. Results in a point for the Falcons. In the game that made that play was number 2 for the Falcons, Kennedy Sanders. And serving is number 1, Sophie Delo. Phillips to McHenry. And that's just another great shot. Serving for the Heath Hawks now is number 13, Joelle Kelly. Christopher just dumps it right over the top, blocked by Green. And now a broken play results in Sanders just having to dump it over. Quick set to Green. Good defense from the Falcons. Bree Norris puts it over the top. Phillips to McHenry. And the timing was just a hair off, but McHenry was able to just find a soft spot right in the middle of the Falcons' defense. Here comes Kelly. Christopher, partially blocked. Set from McHenry, partially blocked and just falls right in the middle. Kelly set to serve once again for the Heath Hawks. Received by Patton. Christopher. That's to Oyedekun. Phillips, quick one to Green. Good defense. And they were unable to corral it. So now the Heath Hawks are on game point. Kelly serving to win for the Heath Hawks. Received. Christopher sets it for Patton. Blocked. Did not go over the net. So now a set to McHenry, who's been great all game. Goes over the back line. Some substitutions now for the Falcons. Number 9, Macy Wiseman. And number 5, Ariana Lassane are in the game, and Wiseman set to serve it for the Falcons. Some substitutions also for the Hawks. Number 14, Kenley Martin. And number 16, Adeline Arrington are in the game. A set for Green. Able to be corralled, but Green attacks again. Great defense there from the Falcons. Martin to Arrington. Gets it. Game over. And with that, the Heath Hawks beat the North Forney Falcons 3-1. The Hawks winning the first set, 25-12. They also won the second set, 25-17. The Falcons winning the third set, 25-21. And then the Heath Hawks taking the final set, 25-11. Great play all around here for this Heath Hawks team, who now go to 11-9 on the year and are now 2-0 in the district, which ties Rockwall High School. And speaking of Rockwall High School, the next game for the Rockwall Heath Hawks is the I-30 Classic. Rockwall Heath Hawks versus the Rockwall Yellow Jackets, happening this Friday. Both teams now 2-0 in district, and now a lot more is in play. The stakes are a lot higher now in that matchup. Thank you so much once again tuning in. My name is Trevor Webb. You're tuned in to the Rockwall ISD Athletics YouTube page. I had a great time. I hope you had a great time. We'll see you again on Friday.